In this video, we're going to create a crazy dark melody. What's up guys, and welcome back to yet another video. And today I'm going to create a crazy dark trap beat in FL Studio. So I saw a video from Max Shooter, which is awesome produced by the way, and it really inspired me for this tutorial. So let's get started. So first let's adjust the BPM. So let's start off with 147 beats per minute, and I want to create a dark melody. So let's start off with Analog Lab, which contains awesome presets when it comes to creating those types of beats. So let's start off with this frequency modulated bell. So when you want to create a dark trap beat, the scale is crucial. So select View, Scale Highlighting, and we're going to select F minor natural. So we're going to create a bell melody using 1/3 step. And this adds a unique rhythm to the melody. So let's start off with an F and half an octave lower. So that's it, pretty simple, right? So I start off making this a 4-bar melody. And right now a lot of people will export this one, record it and play around with the pitch setting. But right now we're gonna just do this within our piano roll. So select the whole melody, copy it 1 octave higher. And of course we're going to remove some of the low frequencies because this will make our mix in the end sound muddy. So around 120 Hertz. And right now we're gonna record this one. So I'm not gonna export it, but I'm gonna use Edison, select on play, record, and right now it starts recording as soon as we play the melody. So right now select the first marker from the song jump and then drag this one into the arrangement. Then let's reverse this one and then pitch it up. That sounds crazy. So right now I'm going to use the 4D's own keys from Native Instruments. So I've not used this one before, just received it from Native Instruments. And then let's pick another keys preset. This one sounds pretty awesome. So let's start off with this F. Half an octave higher to C. So right now just clone it again. I'm going to use another layer. So I'm going to use a pad, ghostly pad. This one sounds crazy dark, so let's open it up. And also start off with this F again. So now I'm still messing around, so clone it again. And I'm gonna pick another keys preset. Let's pick this Piano on the Lake, this one. So I'm still messing around. So right now let's add another piano. I'm gonna use let's use the Piano V3 from Arturia. Let's use this one, doesn't matter that much. And 1 octave lower. And this one adds a really dark atmosphere to the melody. Of course, I want to lower it down a little bit, so select it, press Option, and then use the scroll wheel. So So I want to remove some of the low frequencies from the piano. And of course the volume. So we've created some layers just at random, just messing around. So let's create a bus. So let's link all those elements to insert 19 like this. Just select it, deselect it from the master. I link it to insert 19. And now I'm going to add some effects. So first you just want to start off with an EQ. So remove some of the frequencies you don't like. And I've added some more high frequencies to really spice up the sound even more. Then I've added this Saturn 2, which is a saturation plugin, and I've just added some warm tape and some drive. Then I've added this X4 OTT, which is really the sauce. So this is a simple plugin and it just spices up, pulls a melody or pushes the melody to the front. Just pretty easy and convenient to use, does the job. Then of course I've added some RC20, the Final 3 preset, and just mess around with the knobs a little bit. And then when you add a lot of effects, you will change the frequencies of the sound. So of course, reduce some. I'm using the glue, which is a compressor. You could also use other compressors, but this one is just gluing everything together. So now it sounds like this. So now let's add some more reverb to some of the elements. So the Valhalla Vintage Verb. Or maybe use a preset, ambience preset. Then select this one, also link it to the mixer. And I'm just gonna link this one also to the effects bus. Adjust the volume. And right now let's add some drums. So I'm going to use the Trap Producer Kit. Let's start off with this one. So first let's start off with a snare. And I want to add some distortion to the snare. So you can do this within the envelope right here, the pre-computed effects. Then select Clip, Boost. So right now we're adding distortion. So right now I'm gonna add the hi-hat. So creating this hi-hat loop took me a while. Then let's add a snare. So use this Bishi snare. And I'm creating something like a roll. So then play around with the velocity. So I want to remove a little bit of the noise at the end of the sample. And also I'm going to do the same. So clip it, boost it. Which sounds way more aggressive. So right now let's add the 808. Let's use this one. And I want to take fully control of the 808. So create an envelope, which is this square. And the sample is already in C, so we don't have to adjust anything when it comes to pitching the sample. I want to make it a little bit shorter. Half an octave lower to C. So we want to saturate this 808 even more. So link those elements to the mixer, insert one, then select channel routing, link them all. And then of course we're gonna add a fast dist, so fast distortion. So let's add some more percussions. And let's add the percussion. Just one. Then just lower down the volume a little bit so they're not that present. And then I'm going to widen up the sound when it comes to the reverse synth. So I'm going to use the Shaper Box 2 and then auto wide, then 200%. So right now it's on the side. So now we're going to create a simple arrangement. So let's remove this one and then select pattern 1, and then select split by channel. As you can see right now, you've separated all the channels. Select them all by pressing Shift and then just drag them into your arrangement. Copy them all, Ctrl C, Ctrl B, for example. Let's say we're creating a 24 bar. So right now, let's remove some elements. So I still want all elements to play. Or maybe remove this one. So this is our drum section right here. Then just copy it again. So right now, let's have a listen. That sounds hard, man. Maybe add some more reverb to this one. So for example, right now we could switch it up. So we're going to use a half time. So let's open it up and then we're going to play around with the mix. So just select it and then we're going to select tools, less tweaked, and then create animation clip. So we're going to start off without half time. So set it to around 50%, and then we're going to set the FX to 500 milliseconds. So right now it's like a sweeping up effect of sound. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to download this FOP, which is for free. I will also include the stems. You could flip the sample or whatever, do with it whatever you want. And I really enjoyed creating this type of beat for the channel because it's been a while since I've created something like this. So I hope you enjoyed it. So if you did, make sure to leave it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in one of my next tutorials.